Wow. Well, you just heard me rant about, not rant, but tell you guys a story, and I was muted. Terrible DJ you guys got. All right. Looks like we got a range again, but you got paid by FTT. Let's go. All right, so I'll repeat myself, I guess. The audio is good now, right? Should be good now. Yeah. So basically, last night I was going to sleep. I watched the Yankee game. I watched the Chiefs game. I worked in my garage. And I was ready to go to bed, fall asleep. And then I realized I was supposed to get a package yesterday. Something from my desk that I've been waiting for quite a while. And the email I used with that company, I don't use anymore for the most part. And I don't have an easy access to it. So I never got a notification that it got delivered. But somehow I forgot that was supposed to be delivered on Monday until like 11:30 at night. I was like, wait a minute, it was supposed to come in today. Because I checked the tracking on like Friday or Saturday. And then, sure enough, it got delivered. And UPS left it by the front door, which I don't use. I go into the garage, so it's so I didn't see it, and then I realized I had it. So of course, come 11:30, I started taking everything apart. Took my desk apart a little bit to see if I could set it up, and yeah, couldn't do it. Cables weren't long enough and stuff, so I had to put it back together. So I went to sleep at like 3 a.m. and I forgot to set alarms, so I overslept. That's why the stream's a little late. I woke up at 9:28. I jumped out. I did my opening range trade. I went to shower, take a cold shower, and jumped on the stream. I'll show you guys what I got. If I could find it. I'm going to set myself alarms so I don't miss. Is this market going to be like this because of CPI all week? Also yesterday, yeah, I'm going to go get my Red Bull. I bought some Red Bulls. Or make some coffee. But I was going to say something. Oh, yesterday, of course. Let me show you guys how I did off stream. Where's my monitor is all messed up because I unplugged my when you unplug your monitors from the PC, it freaks out. I don't know why. Should probably just turn the PC off before I do that next time. Oh, hold on, guys. Oh, yeah. This was my P&L at the end of yesterday. So the account that was down 2,000. I made back like 200 bucks. Made money on all of these. I didn't touch this one. And then the one that I lost 1,000, I made it back. But came at a sacrifice. My Tradify account got punished. Did you guys see that big drop yesterday? Yeah, I got caught in that with my Tradify account. So I took a max loss. I was up $700 too. It was crazy. Oh man, did I miss it? I think I missed it. I don't know. I can't tell if that shit closed above or not. This is. I don't know why that line is always in my way. Yeah, I missed it, guys. I should have been in right there. First target would have been where I'm at right now. It's a much bigger target now. I'll probably take off a little bit more. I took out 8. That would have been like second target almost. I am copy trading 2 accounts. This thing's not displaying properly. Hold on. Damn, that target would have been hit. Ah, it's 100 ticks. I screwed up today. Come on, baby. You can do it. Come on. Hit it. Hit it. There we go. All right, final target is just going to be a break-even stop. I'm going to leave one for a runner. I should be all out because technically entry is right here. It's just this stupid box was right in the way and I couldn't tell if that shit closed above or not. Candle break. There we go. And that failed. So I'm just gonna get out one more. Just to protect my trailing drawdown. I'm not sure how much profit that's gonna be, but it would have been a very nice trade. I'm glad that it worked out still though. I'm glad that it worked out despite me missing the entry. That's exactly how I want the trade to work. Let me get caught up with the chat. I haven't looked at the chat much. So I see people got paid from Apex. People got paid from Fasttrack. Airboat, you lost 5 accounts yesterday. Damn. Yeah, that drop was insane out of nowhere. We dropped like 200 points. It was... The funny thing is I could have worked out. I just got too aggressive with my Tradify account. I could have worked out of the... Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go. All right, we're going to do a 2-candle trailer. That's a 50-pointer right there. I mean, I shouldn't be too greedy, right? Or should I just let it go on one account just to see where it goes? I don't know. You heard my Tradevate? I'm not on Tradevate. So make sure you check. Slade, make sure you check. I think I'm just going to choke this. Or not. All out. How many points did I get on that? 65 points. Very nice. Obviously smaller winner because I did get out more contracts on the first exit because of the late entry. But I'll take it. I got out a little early because entry was supposed to be here. And this little thing, this little green box was right at this candle. And I couldn't tell if it closed above or closed below. So I didn't enter. And I kind of just chased. And then this exit was 8 contracts instead of 5. Because I was like, you know what? I'm already kind of chasing this. This is almost second target. So let me just get out a little bit more. Let's play a little bit safer. And therefore the winner is a little bit smaller. But I think 600 bucks is plenty. I'm glad I copy traded. Almost got another account to pay out. That's why I'm excited about micros. I mean, the fills are pretty good. Because I'm still taking the same size pretty much on micros, but I'm able to scale out, you know, and it's... So let's see, if I took 2 contracts, so 20 micros, on the exact same entry, how much... See, that's the thing. It's like if you take... It's a lot smaller winners, but it's okay. Just have to think about commission. I don't think about commission because what you see on my screen is exactly what I made. And that's what I look at. I don't really, you know, like I don't really look at it net versus gross. I don't have the ability to net P&L. We could look at it. Yeah, it's $15 in commissions. So it's not bad. But again, I don't look at this ever. I just pulled it up for the stream, but I never look at my gross P&L. How come I don't copy trade all my accounts? Right now, I'm just not confident enough. I feel like splitting them up into groups is better, or even individually. I was talking about my P&L from yesterday. Let me pull that up again. So this was my P&L yesterday. So I made back the loss on this account, and then I made back like $200-300 on this account, and I scalped. Look, quick scalps, and then I don't know what's with scalping on stream, but it's just insanely difficult. But maybe I also realized there was a range, and I was not afraid to buy the range, right? Maybe that had something to do with it, but let's go back to NQ. I'm gonna go get my Red Bull first, and then you could send me the link and I'll post it, because you can't post the links. Perfect exit. Yeah. I'm going to write a course. I'm going to sell a course how to do that very, very soon. By Christmas, all right? How to top tick your exits. And every time I get bottom ticked for a stop loss, I am just going to paint the candles different. I mean, paint the arrows different colors, so that way I could just flip them and put them in the course. You know, people don't got to know that that was a stop loss. That was profit target, you know? That's how it goes on these YouTube. Like I've been trying to watch some YouTube content to like learn other stuff, and it's just so hard. Because now I see through the BS, you know? When I was starting trading, I didn't really realize what was going on. Kevin, that was a total joke. My dry humor and dry sarcasm. All right, guys, I'm going to go get my Red Bull. I'll be right back. And that's scalp. And I got this for myself for my desk. A little shelf. All right, can we scalp? Like, yeah, true, Kevin. I was kind of serious, but it was all meant to be a joke. All right. Solid start. Will this continue higher? Because now we got a scalp. How much drawdown do I have in the account I lost on yesterday? $674. Not sure if I'm going to touch that one first. Now let me put the chat in the YouTube stream so I could see it. I did 15 contracts, 15 micros, so 1.5 minis basically. And that allowed me to almost trade it the way I always do, but not have as much risk. So now I got to decide. So I got the trade figured out, kind of close enough, at least on the profit side, but the stop loss management I got to work on. I guess I lost on the trade twice, so it was a bigger loss, but I wanted to have like close to 1-to-1. Just got an email from Take Profit. Did I watch the video with John? Yes. That was on Sunday or Saturday. Some good points, but at the end of the day, that interview was pretty soft in what Apex is going through, I think. Like the questions weren't concrete enough about the probation, the real issues. They did touch base on some of the things why they're doing certain things, but at the same time, they didn't touch base on the most important things, like current things. On the other hand, if you guys watched the interview with the owner of Take Profit Trader with Canadian's Futures Trader, he did an interview with Take Profit Trader owner. I mean, I can't agree with him more. Like his demeanor and his opinion about the prop from space is exactly the same as mine. Like he knows exactly that they're not the best prop firm. He knows there's other prop firms that are better for other people, but they focus on one specific area. And then if they focus on quick payouts and best customer service, they can't have the cheapest fees and they can't have the easiest rules. It's a, give and take type of industry where you can't have it all. You got to pick or choose. Do you want a lot of accounts because you trade small, or are you going to trade big? Therefore, having uncapped payouts fast is better for you, And I felt like that since the very beginning. And that's why I never talk crap about any prop firm. Even when the CEOs do stupid things. Can't blame them for enforcing so many rules when they have thousands of bots trying to do fraud. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there's things that they have to do on the back end, I think. On the front end to minimize that. And if they take away the 1-day pass, if they take away taking out the safety net, those things would kind of limit maybe the fraud. I don't know. But I'd rather do that. I'd rather sacrifice the eval to have an easier PA at this point. Now we look at it differently. Before we wanted it all, right? We wanted everything. We wanted 1-day pass. We wanted 90% off. We wanted this. We wanted that. Fast payouts. Well, now we know the industry's changing, so we got to pick and choose. And I'd rather have clear rules. I want to be able to trade how I want, but follow the rules that the prop firm gives, not trading rules, the sizing rules, the stop loss rules, all that stuff. Like if you don't want me to lose an account, then put me on a daily loss limit, stuff like that. Yeah, but the rule book can't be like, 10 pages, because then they could find a way to deny people for other things. And it's been like a theme lately. It's like one time it's a video, now it's some probation. It's like always a different, but it's very small amount. I'm gonna do a poll today as well to see how many people are on probation once we have more people watching. Actually, I could start it now and then. I mean, I don't think they're struggling financially, at least not yet. That was never my concern. But at the end of the day, it's a business, right? You got a payout approved with Apex, 8 days. That's a pretty long time nowadays. You were under review, I'm assuming. Let's see. Oh yeah, you said that. Yeah. But you got approved. That's all that matters. You'll get your money probably Thursday. Maybe even tomorrow. Does this want to sell off or no? I'm scared to buy up here because it's not going higher. Like it's stalling, so I don't want to get caught in a big dump. So I'm just gonna be patient for the breakout, and then I'll start scalping. Almost done with my 500k Topstep. Let's go. I'm almost done with my 150k Topstep. We have PPI and CPI this week, so I'm gonna try to pass a bunch of Topsteps. Can I explain my strategy? I wait for the 15-minute close to break, so the high of the 15-minute range to break above it, close above it, and then I just go long or short. That's my main strategy. Targets and stuff, that's kind of up to me. First trade is a scalp, then it's like 90 ticks to second, and then scale out the rest. And then scalping is all intuition. Scalping for 10 ticks is all intuition based on just years of trading stocks. Always take your payout because you never want to leave money that you could have had in the accounts. Trust me, I would be over 400,000 already on the year if I just took everything out every time. Day trades, I mean, the ideal situation is you grow the accounts a little bit more, right? Grow the accounts a little bit more if you want cushion. Like I try not to take the payout when I'm at 52,600. I try to grow the account to at least 53, 54,000. But if you're brand new and you're just getting started, then you might as well take the money and use it to, get other accounts. But now you have to be more careful. You can't just cycle accounts like that. So if it's your first ever payout, do that. Second payout, try to grow the account a little bit more, right? Try to grow the account a little bit more. That's the big thing. You always want to take the max payout, but you also want to grow the account a little bit so you have some cushion to trade with. No, you don't have to buy anything with Topstep. But you don't want to get Topstep account with QUANTOWER. When you're buying Topstep right now, guys, you should be buying Topstep X. Unless you really like a daily max loss. Yeah, Josh, but it's not gaming the system. It's just trading is really difficult. I mean, John talks about how trading is so difficult and how they couldn't even pass other platforms challenges when they were doing it. That's why they started Apex, and trading is just difficult and it's not gaming the system. If I am super consistent, guess what? I'm not trading with a prop firm. Why would I have to trade with a prop firm when I could just trade my own money, right? Think about it. Like if they're okay with you blowing your accounts when you're not making money, they should be okay with you blowing the accounts if you're making money because it's how the business is structured. If it's not like that, then you got to put some parameters on it. It's much harder to cycle your accounts on Take Profit Trader. It's much harder to cycle your accounts on Topstep. So just take that approach. And John did say they take some blame for all of it. So I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. The 1 day pass, that's not something that helps you grow as a prop firm to get consistent traders. We all know that. If we become realistic with ourselves, we know that. With Apex, I don't know if it's one account. I'm pretty sure it's one account. However, I watched the interview with Take Profit Traders owner yesterday, which we could kind of talk about. I could pull it up in a bit here. And with Take Profit, you get 5 live accounts. So it's possible. What a chop. No, Daniel, you could go live with Topstep. You could go live with Take Profit Trader pretty early on. What's your mentality when you're already green on the day, but you want to keep pushing further? I mean, sometimes you have to. I mean, The biggest problem is we always want to push when we're red on the day, but we don't push when we're green on the day, when we see the market perfectly, because we're scared of losing. And that's the hardest part. It's like, where do you draw the line between greed and pressing the pedal when, you know, when you got the full tank of gas and you're feeling good in the car, you know, like you got to cook when the stove is hot. And it's the most difficult thing to do. Like, where do you draw the line? I guess having like setups or style, you know, so you don't just take random stuff. I think that's a big part of it. And I got rejected. Yeah, Ralph, that's the problem. It's like, where do you draw the line? Like, you give it back, you were greedy and you didn't, you know, you weren't happy with your profits. But then at the same time, when do you plan on having big days? I mean, it all depends. Like, my biggest payout days came from the smaller, like $300 a day, you know, like the only thing is for me, I'm happy with the profits per account, except yesterday on TraderFi. I was up almost like $700 on my TraderFi account. And then, let me show you guys. All right, so we had this big dump. I bought along here. I added, and this was a 100-point drop. So this is a pretty big scale. Doesn't seem like that, but I was up, you know, this is 25 points. So that's 500. And this is 10 points. So like $700. If I got filled right there, that was my sell order. And I got missed by a couple ticks. And then I didn't sell one, so I still had one. And it dumped like crazy, and I added, and unfortunately hit the max daily loss. But, I mean, that's the difference between $700 profit day being up $2,000 on the account versus hitting the max daily loss. It's, sometimes I'm just like, wow. I was so upset with myself. They did offer Kane to go live, tell you everything you need to know. Dre Trades, what's your point? They offered live to everyone that got $2 million. I'm not sure what your point is there. Yeah, Apex is definitely not on top right now. I think Topstep is, because now we got to look at it differently. Now I'm going to look at it in a different way. Like in the past, you look at it one way. Now the industry's changing, so we're looking at it a different way. Topstep is just very solid and concrete, right? It's now we're not looking at the best rules anymore. We're looking at the best overall setup. And are they paying out? How are the rules in the funded account? Stuff like that. Now it's like, it's no more about how much does it cost, all this and that. It's more about like things that we didn't care about before. Like if Topstep was difficult to pass evals, I didn't do it. Now I don't care about that anymore. I want good payouts in the funded accounts. I don't think Apex is bad though. Like you just gotta play within the rules, and as long as obviously there's people that are affected by the probation, but there's thousands of people who are not affected. So the people that are not affected, and for us it's no difference. But for people that are affected, it kind of sucks. But like Fasttrack, for example, like Fasttrack, you don't know what to expect next. Every day there's a new rule coming out, right? So that's a tough one. But Topstep, even like Bullnox has always been great, and they just continue to be great. Like, you know, under the table, shy, you know, they don't bicker with anyone. They're just there. Someone wants to talk to them, you know, you could approach them and you could do, you could have some fun, but they're not going to be screaming in your face to get their business. Which is what we love. What rules of Fasttrack sucks? Right now, none. I mean, they're going to add DCA. They're going to add payout rules. They're going to add, you can't have 40 accounts anymore. It was announced yesterday. There's no more 40 accounts. It's only 20 now. So a lot of things are changing. So it's just, you got to let the dust settle before you fully, you know, you could trade with them. I mean, I'm not saying you can't. But what they are now, they're not going to be in 2-3 months, obviously. And I was promised that there's not going to be any changes. And boom. Yep, exactly. There's been promises that there's not going to be any changes. And it's fine if there needs to be changes. It's just not a sustainable model. That is completely fine. But I'd rather have the prop firm survive than go under and shut down the doors. Wonder if Sage is still liking FTT. He's the one making the changes. So I'm sure he does. That's who told me there's not going to be any changes. And within 2 weeks, it's already like completely different prop firm. But as long as people get paid, and again, if there's rules, it's not that bad. It's just, you know. Like the commissions thing, like I don't know when that's going to change, but that's got to change. I got a scalp, come on. Ponzi scheme, I see it different. I don't know. Ponzi scheme, I guess I don't really understand the full concept of a Ponzi scheme besides just the surface explanation of it. But for me, a Ponzi scheme is, and I know someone, not personally, but I know someone that went through it, went to jail for, you know, for all the tax fraud and all that stuff because couldn't keep up with everything. But it was a radio personality. He was on the radio and he still is. But Ponzi scheme to me is when I take someone's money, right? So I tell you, that I'm going to do something with your money, but I'm doing something else with your money. And then to pay you back, because I lost all that money gambling, to pay you back, I'm going to ask someone else to get money, and I'm going to pay you back with that. Right? So it's like the money that's coming in is being used for other stuff first. Versus with prop firms, it's like we're paying for the prop firm, and then from the pool of the money, people are getting paid out who win. It's the same way the stock market works. It's the same way that lottery works, right? Gambling, same way that casinos work. So I don't know if it's a Ponzi scheme. Is it gambling? I mean, financial markets are gambling. I mean, life is a gamble. You walk across the street, if you don't look both ways and you cross the street, that's a pure gamble, right? Alex, I didn't see that, so I can't confirm. Yeah, I mean, no one has proof of that, so that's why we don't talk about it. Like, I feel like it would be more of a Ponzi scheme if they took that money and they invested it and then paid people out from the investments. I feel like that would be more of a... Does Topstep allow DCA? Yes, they do. Topstep makes fun of DCA rules. Topstep people don't believe you can trade without DCA. I agree. I think DCA is a silly rule. Because I grew up watching all these traders who are scaling into trades always. But whoa. Wowzers. See, like we're gonna DCA now. But you can only do it once. So gotta be careful. Scaling is adding to winning positions? No. Doesn't matter. You could scale into a range, you could scale into different I mean, I come from a different space of small caps. Damn, no follow through on a candle like that. See, I would add one right now, but since I only could add it once, I'm not gonna add right now. I'm gonna wait. pullback's about to occur. Well, hopefully not too deep. You could DCA once per trade. Unless you're on probation. Apparently you can't do it if you're on probation, which is another silly thing. See, I would have been out already if I DCA'd. Nah, that was a bad trade. But it worked. Mike, I don't know if they check every single time. That's the thing. It's like, how can you monitor everything? But partial fills are definitely something that we shouldn't worry about. Everyone still has trust in Apex. I mean, I don't know about full trust from a lot of people. For me, it's different, right? I see people in my Discord. I see people still getting paid. I see fast payouts. I'm not on probation, so it doesn't affect me. But to fully like recommend them to someone, it's hard. Or it's hard not to sympathize with people that are, you know, on probation and they can't buy evals and stuff like that. That's obviously people that are affected. It sucks. The fact if you hit 100K day on Topstep, you could actually withdraw 50K. Yeah, that's the big difference, Trader Bob. But how the hell do you make that? Right? So I always knew that. I always said that. I've always said that since day one. If you could make big profits every single day, then Take Profit Trader and Topstep are your better options because you could take out the money quicker. Versus Apex or Bullnox, those are better for base hits where you don't care about 10 days because you're not going to get the payout anyway before that if you're making $200 to $300 a day. So that's the difference. You can make a lot of money with Apex by not making a lot of money, if that makes sense. If you copy trade and you make, you know, $200 to $300 per account, you make 40, not even. Let's say you make $3,000, right, per account in a month. With Apex, not even in a month, in 10 days, whatever it is, one payout window, you make $2,600 or $3,000. So let's just say it's 20 accounts. That's gonna give you $40,000 payout. On the other hand, with Topstep, the same thing, 5 accounts, $3,000. you only get like 7,500 or something like that. It's 1,500, 6,000, yeah, 7,500 you could take out. So you make the same amount of money, $3,000 across all the accounts. With Topstep, you're taking out 7,500. With Apex, you're taking out 40 grand. You made the same amount of profit. If you think about it that way, that's the positive of Apex, right? So like Take Profit Trader Owner says, every prop firm is a little bit different. You have pluses, minuses, and it's going to suit different traders differently. And that's what I've always said. I'm like, with Apex, I can make a lot of money by not making a lot of money. That's the main difference for me. If I could make 10 grand a day, then obviously I would have Topstep. But I'm going to switch to Topstep on the more, permanent basis from Bull and Ox. I think Bull and Ox, I'm going to put it on the side a little bit more and then focus on Topstep a little bit more. Especially if I'm scalping. If I'm scalping, I'm not going to be copy trading. The reason why I like Bull and Ox is because I'm able to just copy trade it, right? I don't have to even trade it. But maybe Bull and Ox will be the opening range trade. I don't know. Just when I'm streaming, I'm not even sure like where I'm standing with my Bull and Ox accounts right now. Like I don't look at stuff. I don't know. Why Topstep over Bull and Ox? Because I could make with Bull and Ox, I got to make 4,100 to take $1,500 out, and it's a trailing drawdown. I guess it's the same thing because with Topstep to take out 2,000, I got to make 4,000. I don't know. No consistency rule on Topstep. You could have one big day, kind of make your cushion. It's a lot of things. No trailing drawdown is big for letting winners go. That's for sure. Especially early on in the account. Topstep expensive? Yeah. It's $300. Because with Topstep, I think you got to do the bigger accounts. I mean, the 100K account's not bad. But the 50K account, I don't know if it's worth top. I don't know. Maybe. I think it's too hard of a process to pass an eval to just do a 50K. I don't know. Just my opinion. See the new Apex email? No, I saw it, but I didn't read it. I thought that was the email with the video. I just assumed. Let me see. Apex Trader funding. Actually, I don't see it. Hold on. I don't see it. I know I got it. I saw on my phone in the notifications. Nope, I don't see it actually. I must have been dreaming. What was the email about? Oh, was it yesterday? Oh. This one. Oh. New video, guys? Hey, this is like new. Oh, I just found this, guys. 8 minutes ago. Oh, let's go. All right, let's watch this. Make sure you guys could hear it, though. How can I make sure you guys could see or hear this? I should say, not see this. Properties. We're gonna break this down. I guess we're gonna take a pause on trading for now.
Video here, more of a personal.
All right. So I play my videos, just so you guys know, faster. So see, it's 1.5 speed.
Message to address an issue. So as some of you know, you had been.
Actually, we gotta. Can we pop this out? Oh, we should be able to pop this out somehow. Yeah. You guys let me know if the volume's gonna be good. And I'm gonna mute my mic so it's not picking up feedback. And but yeah, let me know if the volume is good.
Request probation, right? When you went to the page, there was a message there. We had some people say, hey, yeah, I got that email. Other people said, I didn't know anything about this. All right. So it was a probation status, and it said you've got, to follow the guidelines for 10 days in order to be able to request. You'll be unable to request until you follow the guidelines. But some of you said, no, I didn't get the email. So I want to address that directly here personally and just fix that situation up. So, yeah, some people got the email. Some people said, no, I didn't get it. And some people said, oh, wait, I found it later in my spam box, or, oh, I block all messages from Apex except from the help desk because I don't want all the emails coming from every time I sign up, whatever. But it also does look like that some of these were done in groups, that some groups of messages did not go out. Okay, so I want to get this fixed up for you and address what it's all about. So, because y'all had some concerns, right? Like, what is this about? I don't know why. If I don't know why, I don't know what I need to fix or change for 10 days in order to be able to request. Like, what is going on here? And then the concern is, will I have enough time to do this before the next period, right? So I just want to address this myself. So today, I'm making this video real quick this morning. It's Tuesday, October the 8th, right? So I want to clarify what this was for and let you know what the reasons would have been, okay? I've not been able to dig in and see what happened, why a group of emails didn't go out. I'll jump in, I'll fix it, whatever happened there, okay? But no, this doesn't mean, let's all take a deep breath, because I already know the conspiracy theories are out there and everybody's freaking out. And so today's the 8th. That doesn't mean I'm going to address it today and, oh, now you've got to do 10 days and, oh, this is a scam and Apex is doing this on purpose. They purposely didn't tell me, and John's going to tell me now on the 8th and say I need to do 10 days. That way I won't make the 15th through the 20th payout period. No, we're not going to do that, okay? Listen. It's not a big deal, all right? Look, today's Tuesday the 8th. Just give me 5 days and fix these things, and we're fine, all right? All I care about is just getting someone back on track. That's all that probation is all about. So deep breath. Everything's cool. You'll be able to request. This was not done on purpose. If you're if there's a reason that something was flagged and we put you on probation, I want you to know, I need you to know so we can fix it and turn it around, okay? Last thing I need is to be dealing with 100 emails of what's going on in social media posts or having to make these videos like this. Obviously, that's not what we want to be doing, okay? But because of this, I did want to make a personal message to you, explain what's up, let you know it's all good. We'll make it right for you, okay? So look, I'll go in and see what the
Wait, did I misunderstand? Did he say the emails went out by mistake, or he didn't know why the emails didn't go out? Because some people didn't get the emails. I thought that's what he said. Hold on, let's rewatch this. Hold on.
video here, more of a personal message to address an issue. So as some of you know, you had been on a payout request probation, right? When you went to the page, there was a message there. We had some people say, hey, yeah, I got that email. Other people said, I didn't know anything about this. All right. So it was a probation status, and it said you've got, to follow the guidelines for 10 days in order to be able to request. You'll be unable to request until you follow the guidelines. But some of you said, no, I didn't get the email. So I want to address that directly here personally and just fix that situation up. So yeah, some people got the email. Some people said, no, I didn't get it. And some people said, oh, wait, I found it later in my spam box, or, oh, I block all messages from Apex except from the help desk because I don't want all the emails coming from every time I sign up, whatever. But it also does look like that some of these were done in groups, that some groups of messages did not go out. Okay, so I want to get this fixed up for you and address what it's all about. So because y'all had some concerns, right? Like, what is this about? I don't know why. If I don't know why, I don't know what I need to fix or change for 10 days in order to be able to request. Like, what is going on here? And then the concern is, will I have enough time to do this before the next period, right? So I just want to address this myself. So today, I'm making this video real quick this morning. It's Tuesday, October the 8th, right? So I want to clarify what this was for and let you know what the reasons would have been, okay? I've not been able to dig in and see what happened, why a group of emails didn't go out. I will. I'll jump in. I'll fix it. Whatever happened there, okay? But no, this doesn't mean, let's all take a deep breath, because I already know that conspiracy theories are out there and everybody's freaking out. And so today's the 8th. It doesn't mean I'm going to address it today and, oh, now you've got to do 10 days and, oh, this is a scam and Apex is doing this on purpose. They purposely didn't tell me, and John's going to tell me now on the 8th and say I need to do 10 days. That way I won't make the 15th through the 20th payout period. No, we're not going to do that, okay? Listen, it's not a big deal, all right? Look, today's Tuesday the 8th. Just give me 5 days and fix these things and we're fine, all right? All I care about is just getting someone back on track. That's all that probation is all about. So deep breath, everything's cool. You'll be able to request. This was not done on purpose. If there's a reason that something was flagged and we put you on probation, I want you to know, I need you to know so we can fix it and turn it around, okay? Last thing I need is to be dealing with 100 emails of what's going on in social media posts or having to make these videos like this. Obviously, that's not what we want to be doing, okay? But because of this, I did want to make a personal message to you, explain what's up, let you know it's all good. We'll make it right for you, okay? So look, I'll go in and see what the issue was on the emails that didn't go out. I'll try to push those back out if you want them. But look, this is what the system looks for and what would have been flagged or the reasoning for your probation there, all right? It's either like a DCA misuse or gambling, windfall, contract inconsistency, or the big one is mainly risk management, okay? So look, let's just kind of go over those real quick. All I need you to do, just give me 5 days, all right? Look, today's the 8th, Tuesday the 8th, here's the calendar. Just no. Now that you're being told I don't need you to do 10 days and try to push you back some payout period, that's not the point here. I just need you back on track. So just give me 5 days of not doing any of these and everything will be fine. It'll fall off. We'll be good to go. Make sure it doesn't happen again, okay? I just want to walk you through some of these things because some of these things you might say, well, I didn't do this or I didn't do this. Let me show you what we're looking for. And then I want to explain why, like what this is even there for, okay? So DCA misuse, I think we all know about that, of, on and on and on, adding in more and more and more, basically using the whole account and just blowing it, all right? Most all of this, guys, is just about risk management, okay? Or windfall trading of just blowing and going all in, like, new accounts and going all in, just trying to windfall and blowing accounts, or contract inconsistency. What do we mean there? Getting a new PA account in the first day or two, just blowing and going all in just to try to make a windfall. If you don't, it blows, or if you do, you get it and then just kind of flip to get to a payout window. So it got flagged for that, saying, hey, that's not going to work. Get on track, trade properly, then the request thing will be open back up for you. This is all in an attempt to continue doing what we're already doing. These super fast payouts that have been going on, trying to address any issues beforehand, get people back on track beforehand, instead of these things clogging up the payout request that have to be investigated or denied or then put on probation, taking longer, trying to get this handled ahead of time, okay? So look, I wanna give you guys an idea of what the system might look for, okay? Right here, see what I'm talking about? Like on the first day or two of a PA account, system sees, going in strong, going on full contracts, and then just kind of a couple here and there. It's just letting you know ahead of time, hey, this isn't gonna work, get back on track, get it fixed, then we can get you going for a payout. But this is gonna lead to a denial, right? So not only does this help you as well get on track quicker or know quicker that there's a potential issue, but it doesn't clog up the payout system either, okay? That's our whole point we're trying to get to here. So just be careful of that, guys. Don't jump in and go crazy on contracts, just trying to have a windfall and then just skip along, okay? It's just not gonna work out that way. It's not gonna get you where you're wanting there. Or some of this stuff here, okay? Of again, just blowing and going all in. I mean, look at this account here. I mean, this first day was, $5 grand, and then here, I mean, this account went from 50 grand up to almost 70, and just all in, no stops, going crazy. Again, no stops, bam, way down, and then way up. But this is just gambling, kind of windfall trading, just going all in for it. This is not something that's going to get you to a payout and get approved. This would be denied of, hey, this is just gambling or windfall trading. Get consistent. Give us some consistent trading here. Follow a system, okay? Same thing here. Coming in strong, bam, 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 $9,000, $10,000, racking this thing up from 300 grand up to 400 grand. And, there's a history of it, of hundreds of PA accounts before trying this and then blowing the account. Big, huge days here of, $80,000 and then boom, losing 50,000. Okay, the system's going to see that as, hey, there's gambling or a windfall here or going all in, or there's no risk management, which is clear here. There's no stops, all right? It's just going all in and shooting for the moon, not using any risk management, and then boom, blowing accounts, okay? The system's gonna see that, try to address that ahead of time. The big one is just simply this, risk management, right? So in our rules, you can go to the FAQ, you can go to the consistency section, it's all written out, there's videos about it. We talk about, don't go over a 4-to-1 scenario, meaning if your strategy or system that you've back tested and you've got your results of what's the win rate, if I follow these rules, go for this amount of profit target, go for this stop, that's a system. Let's say your profit target's 10 ticks, $100, let's say. All that we're saying is don't risk more than $400 because if you run those numbers, it just doesn't work out for you if you go beyond that. That's the biggest thing that we see and that something gets flagged for. Examples like this, because we can have these kind of reports now of someone going short right here, okay, saying the market's gonna go down, and you see where they got out, right here. So they got short here, they got out here, right? That's just a small handful of ticks there, okay? But let the market go against them all the way up here, okay? It was 75 points against them just to make 11, okay? Those numbers don't work. This is what we're seeing a lot of, and this is what a lot of the system is flagging for, is, hey, use good risk management. Because otherwise, you go in and you just not use the stops, letting the market pull way against you, and it's coming in and getting you these big numbers and big numbers and big numbers and getting these accounts up from 50K all the way up to 80K, and then boom, that one day the market doesn't stop moving, bam, it'll hit you. It'll hit you real hard, right? Or first day of a PA going all in, right? Making thousands and thousands, getting a 300K account up to 600K, just boom, boom, boom. And then suddenly, bam, again, things hit. Or bam, just a complete, way coming in strong, way in, tons of contracts, no stops, then bam, big days down, bam, big days down. And then a market move, boom, lose the whole account. That's what we're talking about there with risk management. And by having risk management in place and not just using these accounts to blow them and go them and just hope for a lucky windfall that it'll last long enough for a payout. All right, that's it. The biggest thing is this, because we can see these things. Let me move my screen over here. Things like this, letting the market go against you $2,300 just for it to finally come back and you make 177, right? Let the market go $2,500 against you just to come back and make 107, right? And that works, and that works, and that works until it doesn't. And then, again, one of those days where the market doesn't stop moving and it just blows against you. Okay, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're seeing, or what the system would flag for. Letting the market go 26, 2,700 bucks just to come back for 100, or 2,500 just to come back for 105, or that's not good risk management. Okay, so it's things like that. It's one of those things that would have been the reason for the request probation put on there. Okay, so look, all we got to do, again, today's Tuesday the 8th. Just give me the 5 days here, and the thing will fall off. You'll be good to go for the next payout period. No one's trying to cut you out of that. Sorry for the issue here. Sorry for if you didn't. Some of you did get the email. Some of you found it later. Some of you didn't. I apologize for that. So I'm sending you a personal message and letting you know. Fine, just give me the 5 days. During those 5 days, just show us you're back on track. We're all good. Just be consistent. Follow a system. Don't be in there windfalling and gambling. Don't be abusing DCA. Just use good risk management, and we'll be all good to go. Okay? So that's what's going on. Sorry for the issue there. I wanted to address it personally and let you know we're all good. Okay? And I'll get this out to you. I'll get it fixed up for you so we don't have this issue again. All right? Hope that hope we're good to go there. That sets your mind at ease, and we get on track, get you ready for the next payout period. All right? Thanks, guys.
Well, huh. I don't know. What my opinion of that is. I get it, but I don't understand what he means by 5 days. I guess that in 5 days everything's gonna be back to normal. It's in the FAQ of Apex. The people about being banned for 2 years, I don't know if that's what's going away in 5 days. That's what I'm kind of confused. Like, but you guys understand where they're coming from, right? What people are doing. So that's the only thing is like we gotta. But I don't know what this 5 days is about. The 5 days the probation thing is going away or what? Please tell me why I wouldn't want to close out a break even if a trade went 2K against me. His point is that if your target is $100, then your loss should be less than 2,000. That was his point. Do I agree with that? Not really, because negative risk to reward is part of trading, but obviously it's in a real account it would be much more difficult to do. So No, I get you, but he's showing examples of people doing. I mean, I've done that too. My target was $300 and I risked 2,500, but I did make. The thing is, you can make a lot of money doing that. I mean, I've made $80,000 in a month, making $300 to risk 2,500. If you find a strategy that works, it's very doable. But what got me is the payouts, right? If you take the payout, then you lose your cushion. So the money you've made is now out of the account. So now when you take the loss, the account's gone. But the account is gone usually at break even. It's not really blown. The only way you blow an account is when you start with the account and it goes down right away. If you make the first payout, you can't really blow the account because you got payout. So you're already up 2,000. Can't really blow it. Could be a break even. But I don't know if this 5 days means that all the evals are gonna be back, or I don't understand. Yeah, a little bit better, but it's not on per trade basis. I made $600 on the other trade, so it's like I don't know. Everyday Apex has new rules. I don't think they have new rules, but all the rules are in the agreement. All right, and you might have to give it some time to activate. I mean, Sharuz, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I'm just gonna refer on the facts. $35 million a month. I mean, People are getting paid. It's just people that are breaking rules that are not getting paid. And the rules are there, unfortunately, right? And that's what sucks. But just don't trade with them. I mean, that's as simple as that. Just don't trade. If you don't like it, don't trade with them. It's like Fasttrack. It's hard to sign up with Fasttrack right now. I mean, there's a new rule every single day. New changes. You can't have 40 accounts anymore. Now it's 20. They're gonna add DCA. They're gonna go and they're gonna review the accounts. You know, you're gonna have this. You're gonna have that. So now it's changing. Do I also think trading is gambling? Not really. I mean, I look at it as it could be a gambling thing, but again, it's like walking across the street. You're gonna look both ways and then you're gonna cross safely, or are you gonna just run into the street and not look? I think investing is more gambling than trading. I think people that are investing in Robinhood, you know, in the stocks and cryptos, that's more of a gamble than trading. But in trading, you have a little bit more control. How did I get that 250K account? I think both. I think a lot of scalping. I did it for like 3 days. I was scalping a lot. I passed it on stream, some of it. See, like I should be longing this. Like, why am I not longing? Because I'm talking, and I'm gonna end this stream at 12, so I could trade for 2 hours, probably. Not even 2 hours. I have an appointment at 2 o'clock with the client. So it's very hard to stream and trade right now with everything going on. Yesterday I had a really good session off stream, so probably just hang out and then trade a little bit later. Because that was an obvious long and I'm just hesitating for some reason. Am I using Streamlabs? No, I use OBS. Yeah, my Fund the Futures is pretty good. I just got too much going on right now. I still got my TraderFi account. I got to pass my Topstep accounts. Bull locks. Just not enough time in the day to trade everything. Especially when we're just not even focused on trading on stream. We're just focused on talking about prop firms. It would be easier if I copy traded, obviously, but I think tomorrow I'm going to copy trade 3 accounts just to make it easier. To do 3 minutes for a payout, that's awesome. What program can you copy trade different props at once? QUANTOWER, what I use. As long as it's a rhythmic connection. So like Topstep, I'm not with rhythmic anymore. TraderFi is Trader8, so I'm not with, I'm not on rhythmic on that. J trades, yeah. It's just very hard. It's very hard mentally to focus on trading when I'm talking, and that's why I'm gonna trade aggressively once I get off stream and try to pass my Topstep account. I need like 2 more grand on that. I'm gonna trade all these Apex accounts, make like $200 on each, hopefully, and then see where my Bullnox accounts are at. Stream is gonna be more focused on the 15-minute opening range. And hopefully we could grow the confidence on this and copy more accounts. But the scalping is just, it's precise. It's very, you need to have no hesitation, no distractions. So I'm gonna take a few scalps, but most of the scalps are gonna be off stream. Yeah, Dre trades. We'll see. We'll see how that's gonna go. Because in order to do that, I gotta trade all day, like nonstop. And to use QUANTOWER, do you have to choose that at an eval purchase? Depends who you're talking about. Like if you're talking about Topstep, then yeah. Basically, you need a rhythmic connection. So as long as it's a rhythmic connection, you're good. I did not realize I was in 2 contracts. All right. Hey, I made $600. I'm way within the risk. But yeah, my inconsistency, I doubled my size. No mouse? If you're on probation, Sonny. Do I know any other props that let you take out the safety net? Topstep. That's a good question. Fasttrack. Did I watch the video Apex just posted? Yeah, we just watched it on stream. Started plan with My Fund the Futures allows you to take out the safety net. Interesting. Bull locks you can't. Did Apex still send money to promoter? What does that mean? My Fund the Futures has end of day. They're pretty cheap too, with no activation. Will I be trying Danny's prop firm? What prop firm is that? And who's Danny? I don't like trying new prop firms because if I try a new prop firm, it's not a fair. Like if they know I'm using it and they pay me, like what does that mean? Nothing, right? So I'd rather have nothing to do with it. Cat 5, is it gonna be hit in Cancun? I thought it was going to Florida. Do I still trade any other prop firms? Yeah, I'm with Bullnox, Topstep, Tradeify. But I'm not funded with Topstep right now. I am at $156,800. So I need to get this to 159. But I only trade Apex on stream? No, I've traded Bullnox many times. It's just easier to trade Apex. That's most of my accounts. But usually I copy trade, right? Usually this is just new now, but in the past I would just copy trade. So when I was trading Apex, I was trading Topstep and I was trading Bullnox, you know, so it's just copy trading, so it doesn't really matter. But now I'm using Topstep X because of the no daily loss limit. So now it's on a different platform. So it's like I just have multiple screens, so it's just much easier to trade it. But I'm not funded yet, so it doesn't really matter. We are going up. I do like the long as well, as long as we break. It's crazy that they're getting hit with another crazy hurricane just a few days after they got hit with a big one. I can't imagine. And wasn't like that side of Florida usually safe from hurricanes? It was usually like the East Coast. And now it's like the Tampa side is getting destroyed. Blur, no. My fund the futures does not have straight to funded yet. Matt, the owner, said that he's working on something, but he said it's gonna be different or something. He tweeted about it. You got trapped to the long side. What's your entry, Mist? We got you. Go up, market, please. We got a member of the Alpine gang. Oh, you're good. Oh, you're fine. I thought you were up like... I thought you got trapped like here somewhere. Go up. Mm. No one got bought up. I don't know. I should take it off, break even. Just... Am I allowed to buy Apex evals? Yes. Fighters, their rules are just not... I mean, the cost is not the best. And like the payout rules are not the best. But fighters, I'm pretty sure they're good. Missed. Come on, we jinxed it. It ain't going. I don't want to go. Where am I to take profit trader? I love the owner. I think the owner is very solid guy, and I feel like we have the same vision or opinion about prop firms. Not engaging into the drama and stuff like that. So I think Take Profit has, has a lot going for them. Let's put it that way. Oh, the market is super slow. I just realized it's 6 ATR. Very slow. Like that's only a 7-point target. Seems like way more than that. If it breaks the candle, I'm just gonna break even, stop it. It's not going. All right, break even, stop. Oh, took the target out, but whatever. It's just gonna stop me out, break even, but would add my 10 ticks, but try to go for a little bit more. How much money does a CEO have to put up to open a prop firm? I have no idea. Ralph, yeah, sometimes I full port at the open. Sometimes I scalp with big size. So, if, 5 contracts, 10 ticks, do it multiple times, adds up quickly. Stuff like that. It all depends. Sometimes news. Like we have CPI and PPI this week, so I'm gonna try to pass some evals on Topstep with the news, or not pass, but at least get the 50% profit. Wow, this hurricane is no joke. There she goes. See if we can get some follow through momentum. No? Okay. Of course, I was on my phone. There's a good sale on Take Profit Trader. Yeah, it's 40% off. No eval fees. I mean, no activation fees. Is Apex caught up with payouts? Yeah, I think so. The only prop firm I know that's behind on payouts is Fasttrack. Is there any discount on Apex? It's 80% off. So 50K eval is $33, and then it's $85 to activate the funded. Blurred, that's a good thing. We want ball knocks to stay low key. We don't want them changing stuff. Can I check your question? I don't see your question. Which moves more, CPI or PPI? CPI moves way more. CPI is almost better though. CPI is cleaner, typically. Any updates on the Porsche? I'm going to track on the 20. Let me see. On the Monday, 21st. So in 2 weeks. So on the 28th, I'm going to track. On the 30th, I'm flying out to DR. It's going to be an exciting end of the month. Hopefully there's no hurricanes in the Dominican Republic. I don't know if they're getting touched with any of the leftovers. Down 50%. Do I work back to avoid account flag on big P&L swing, or do I I don't know. That is definitely not a question for me because I don't know. Yeah, I'll be in DR for a wedding for November 2nd. So I'll be there from the 30th to the 4th or the 5th. I don't remember. Let me check. Juan, what prop firm is that? 24 accounts. Interesting. What do I think of Blue Sky? I've never really looked into them. I think it's only one account. So it reminds me of Trade Day, and I traded with Trade Day for a little bit. I had one account with them. Code for Bullnox is dun, dun, dun. It expires tomorrow. How much discount is that Bullnox code? 90% off. Yeah, this price action is dead. It's boring. At least yesterday we had a big channel. But the activation fee on Bullnox is $148. Who do I think the next easiest payout firm is and cheap? Oh. Well, definitely Fasttrack if they were actually paying quickly. But that's where they're not paying quickly because they're super easy to get a payout with. Your own account with $1,000? Yeah. that's one way. Kind of makes me want to trade the 15-minute opening range trade with my personal account, to be honest. Take profit is not that easy though. Take profit, you really need to trade well and be disciplined for quite a long time. Yeah, I hit my max daily loss on my Tradeify account yesterday, so unfortunately, no payout for me from that. I don't even know how much drawdown left I have. Let's see. Is it gonna tell me how much? I have $3,000 left in the drawdown. In my Fasttrack. I mean, my Tradeify. I was up $700 yesterday and didn't take the profit, and I got caught into the dump, and I just got super aggressive, and I don't even know where it is. But so now with 20% consistency, kind of very hard to get a payout with this account. Elite trader funding. I mean, I don't know if anything changed from last time on elite trader funding. Then I gotta look into it because I think they had some kind of rules that I didn't like, but I was doing really well with them. They only allowed like 3 accounts, but I was doing really well with them for a little bit. Does Bullnox have an activation fee? Yes. So the thing that sucks about Bullnox is you can only do 50K accounts. You can't do bigger ones. If you do bigger ones, we gotta talk because they're so expensive. The bigger accounts are so expensive. It makes no sense. Crawford, yeah. So same as Topstep. If you take out your cushion, or if you take out the minimum payout from My Funded Futures or Topstep, you lose your cushion. You lose your drawdown. The account can't go below 0 at that point. So on Topstep, you have $4,500 loss limit, right? Which now I think about Tradeify is $7,500. That's crazy. But it's $4,500 loss limit on Topstep. If you make $200 per day for 5 days and you take out $500, you're only gonna have $500 left in drawdown. So you took out $500 and you just lost $4,000 worth of drawdown. That's what sucks about Topstep. But you have the choice if you want to take the money out or if you want to keep growing it. What's the deal with Fasttrack? Why is it so easy? No commissions, no trailing drawdown, no max daily loss, 20 accounts, direct to funding, no rules. All that's changing now, but that was kind of a given. Don't trade anymore at Apex. I trade with Apex. I'll trade with any prop firm. If I wasn't streaming right now, I'll be trading. That's the crazy difference. It's like when I'm scalping, I mean, I scalp a lot, but on stream, it's for some reason I'm just hesitant. I'm not confident. Obviously been losing quite a lot, so just making poor decisions on stream, making it worse, and then having to make it back off stream. It's just might as well just make the money off stream, scalping, and just focus on the 15-minute opening range trade on stream, because I think that's the most potential overall. If I just figure out a few tweaks on the 15-minute opening range trade, I think I could copy trade 5 accounts with that, and then you just need like 5 days to get a payout. It's not about having on-stream accounts and off-stream accounts. It's the fact that I can't focus on trading when I'm talking, I guess. Because you have to realize when I'm scalping like this. I'm just honed in on the price action. I'm getting in. I'm not hesitating. I'm not thinking about it. I take my first trade. If it doesn't work, I scale in and work out of the trade. There's different ways to do it, obviously, but you have to be always focused. And on stream, like, it's not like I'm trading my Topstep account off stream. Like, I just can't. I'm just not focused. That's what it is. When are you trading more evals? I'm doing one right now with Topstep. I'm gonna be trading a lot of evals with Topstep this week because of CPI and PPI. Apex, I'm not sure if I'm doing a lot more right now because of the payout windows. If they're not getting rid of the payout windows, I'm just gonna. I don't want to get in too much trouble with scalping, right? So if I'm gonna be scalping a lot, and I'm not gonna be copy trading all the accounts with the 15-minute opening range trade, then I'd rather just scalp on other prop firms. That makes sense. I'd scalp for 10 ticks. Kind of. But now the market's, I mean, it picked up to 12, but. But see, like, stuff like this happens on stream, and it's just like, then you're questioning yourself, like, why is this happening? And off stream, I'm just gonna get in here instead of getting up here, you know? So it's like, I mean, I'll show you guys my P&L end of day yesterday, and then I'll show you guys my P&L end of day after the stream was over. All right, we're gonna compare. What's the other? The only thing is like, all right, so I was down $1,000 and then 2,000. And then I was 0, 0, 138, right? And then I ended it like this. It was all, I only made like $200 on this account, but I made back the loss on this account. That's a 250K account. And I just scalped. I didn't even scalp that much. It just, but I did get killed on my Tradeify account. So I got caught in that big dump on my Tradeify. So luckily, but it was because I got greedy too. Yeah, I think they should allow DCA. I think that they should just lower the amount of contracts we could use. Yeah, Topstep X has some glitches for sure, or things that it needs to improve. What's for lunch? No, I'm probably just gonna make something at home because I have an appointment at 2 o'clock, and I want to trade some little bit, trade some more. And Apex allows auto break even, whereas Topstep doesn't until live accounts. What do you mean? Kevin, there's no promo code for Topstep. Topstep is like the only prop firm that's not running a promo. It's pretty interesting. Guess they don't have to. Yeah, that's not a discount. That's their price. It's been like that for a year. Why wouldn't Topstep allow that? Basically, TK says, I strongly recommend getting a few accounts everywhere. Copy trade. I 100% agree with you. I don't understand what you mean by that, Dalvin. I am completely lost. I don't know if you're not explaining it correctly, but there's no way they don't allow. There's nothing Topstep doesn't allow. You could do whatever you want. I'm very curious. What do you mean by that? Well, it could be Tradeovate thing. Like, they don't allow you scalping on Tradeovate either. But you just use Rhythmic and you could get rid of all that. Or use Topstep X. It's a limitation of the software that they have programmed. Let's get this target, and I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I'm gonna just try to scalp the rest before my meeting at 2 o'clock. I also gotta prep for the meeting. Gotta make some money. Really? That's what happens when the market's so slow. It's like fighting for 10 ticks is like, feels like I'm trading ES. Are you kidding me? So annoying. ATR at the bottom is basically the last 13 candles, and it shows you the average true range overall. So how I use it is it gives me an idea of how volatile the market is. Like sometimes you're not looking at the price on the price column here, and then you don't realize, like, you ever notice that sometimes if I get in or you get in and let's say your profit is 10 ticks, sometimes it's like the lines are almost touching, and sometimes the lines are like spread apart. It's all because of how violent the market is. Sometimes you might think it's choppy and it's not moving a lot, but then the ATR is like 40 and you're like, holy shit. Like it's still moving a lot within the chop. Versus now it's like 8 points. Like 8 points, that's very slow. Like overnight session is 5 on average, even more sometimes. It's like 5 to 10 is overnight. So like anything less than 10 intraday is slow. Anything over 25 is very violent. Oh, Dalvin, that's an easy solution. Get rid of Trade of 8. Don't trade on Trade of 8. Trade on any other platform, not prop firm. If you do on QUANTOWER, if you do it on Topstep X, you'll be fine, because I know Topstep has its own Trade of 8. Topstep does not use Trade of 8. They use like TS Trader or whatever. So the TS Trader has like even scalping limitation. You can't scalp for less than 15 ticks, I think, on NQ. That's old school Topstep. I guess they still kept that stuff around. All right, guys, hit the likes on your way out if you can. Actually, let me just do a quick poll. You scalp on Topstep Trade of 8? I'm just talking about what Dalvin's talking about. I haven't used Topstep Trade of 8 in a couple of, no, maybe not a couple of years, but it's been a while. And you couldn't do like 15 ticks. You could manually get in and out, but you can't preset. Like you can't do like 5 tick target. Day trades. I traded the same way as I traded yesterday. That's the thing, is like I traded the same way. The market did not trade the same way. I traded the same way yesterday. And today I actually messed up. I got in a little late on the 15-minute. All right. But this is a thing of beauty. When can you take out 1K on a 50K account with Bull Knox? You could take it out at 3,600. Yeah, so they must have changed it, but it used to be like that. I'm not sure exactly what the tick number was, but like I used to scalp for 7 ticks back then. And they wouldn't let me do 7 ticks. And I think 15 was the minimum. Oh no, day trades. They talk about all that stuff. Like I was watching a video, and again, I don't really care about this stuff, but like I watched like 2 minutes of it and I turned it off. But it was about
it's time for me to step back and just like reset, because there's something's not right if I were to lose all my trades.
Why have you chosen to diversify?
That you have to use to be able to trade futures. It's just been an amazing experience.
Every single day. And you know when you pull up like the 5-minute chart,
Hey guys, welcome. Let me scan you in. Like, and my cheeks would hurt from smiling all day. It was a day.
It
was a
prepared
time.
you for the camera, though.
It sure did. And then I did stuff like Einstein bagels and like some fast food places, coffee shops, restaurants. But it was when I made the transition to working for myself that made the transition to being a full-time trader so much easier. When you start working for yourself, you're already in that mindset of, I don't have a boss. And the discipline comes into play. You are your own boss. You got to be a good employee. You got to, show up for yourself. So I started to work for myself. I did, website development, marketing. I tried to help people build their brands, their businesses. So I started working for myself, and that was already, okay, I'm at home, I'm making my own hours. So the transition to trading
you know what I wanted? She was talking about something with like Lambos and stuff, Bugattis.
When I trade NAS, okay, and depending on what my budget is.
Would you reduce, if let's say you lost all, do you then reduce risk, or do you
Absolutely,
keep it?
yeah. So let's say I was going in with a standard, I would reduce it to a half, or maybe I'll.
That's a runner. But no, I literally, first of all, no percentages. You can find this. I get the same setups every day.
I'm not thinking about the
God, like I.
longer to actually let the trade play out.
That's a valid point, though. That makes a lot of sense. My social media.
try for myself.
To reevaluate everything. I'm like, okay, I hit my goals already. Now we gotta think outside the box, like something crazier.
I forget what it was. Oh, maybe.
But shout out to.
Where I had
Your mother.
I don't.
Another man.
More than anything else. I do it all the time. That's my thing. I make up words all the time. My wife will not.
As if you are.
Remember those days? Yeah.
Tori was talking about something. Trying to find it. Of course, when I'm trying to find it, I can't. But Tori was talking about something with like, it's like, I don't know how the guys do it. They have these Lambos. Like, I don't know how to push the limit. Like, when is it not enough? All this stuff. And I'm like, you know exactly how they get these Bugattis and Lambos. It's not from trading. Like, she's so good at marketing. She knows. And it's just like, why do you even say that when you know exactly what they do? It's like they're selling courses and stuff. It's not. But today, Uncle is being revealed. I mean, she passed Matt already in subscribers. That's how fast she's grown. I mean, her thumbnails are on point. I mean, this is like, if you need a YouTube channel, this is like exactly what you need to do to grow fast. Like, thumbnails are on point. Like, look at the camera and the lighting.
And if you guys have been
Like, you guys have no idea how hard it is to create lighting like this. This is like professional work. This is not, like, my lighting is not even close to as good. And you got to respect it because it's not easy to do. But how many setups does she have? Like, she has different
way to do it. You can go ahead and hit start recording, and then it is now recording this entire session for you. You can, knock out your script, whatever.
I don't know. But I'm living proof that best traders are not on YouTube. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You are on YouTube. You're talking to us. With statement like that, I'm in a good mood, but we might need some proof. And if you give us a proof, guess what I do? I do a giveaway. Okay, Dalvin. So what broker do you trade with? I'm going to ask you some questions here because we could definitely finally get some answers from a better trader. You'll send me Apex payouts. Is this gonna be like July payouts, August, or is it gonna be like 2 years of payouts or something like that? But yeah, you could send me that. What am I typing? I can't. 4 months. Okay, I don't know if you could consider yourself the best trader because that's a bold statement. All right, just send me the screenshot. If you have, 6 figures in payouts, we'll do a nice giveaway. You don't have 6 figures from Apex. So how do you claim to be the best trader and you're not? So what did you mean by the best traders are not on YouTube? Because what I thought you were referring to is like the best traders that are not trading prop firms, number one. Best traders don't trade prop firms. Best traders trade personal money. Or they are with the real prop firm trading millions of dollars a day. Which is, trust me, we're not taking, but you said I'm living proof. That's And trust me, I'm not here trying to, pick a battle or pick on you, but I felt like that was a small shot at me, which it isn't because I don't claim to be a good trader. I've talked about how prop firms changed why I make money versus when I was trading my personal account, I was making a lot less money. But yeah. Have $1 million traders because the best traders in the world make $1 million a day. Very often. Not every day, but very often. They make 10, 20 million a year. You would think probably even more. Those are the best traders. It's, again, trading is an individual sport. Who cares what someone else is making, right? Who really cares? It's all about how much you're making and how much can you make and what makes you happy and what is your goal, and it's the beauty of it. It's the passion of trading, and anyone that's making money trading and is not losing money trading is already in the top percent. Like in real trading, live account, if you're break-even trader long term, you are better than 95% of people. How much capital do you need to make that much? You build up your account. I've seen stock traders make $1 million in a day, and you need $2-3 million in your account. But if you make $1 million in a year, now your account's at $4 million. So now it grows quickly, right? So it takes time. It takes years. It doesn't happen overnight, and you build the capital from trading. Some of them obviously have courses and stuff, so they could add more money. The best traders also, like on social media, have other services, so they make money from other things. But like most best traders are anonymous. If you have experience, short trader, exactly. Short trader days, man. Those are the days. The struggle was real. Paying $16 for a round trip of 1,000 shares. Man. Short trader took credit cards, man. You could fund your stock account with credit card. That's how you knew it was like BS. Dash Trader is still a great platform. I still use Dash Trader. If I trade with stocks, I use Dash Trader. Yeah, I still have it installed on my PC, I think. I just stopped trading stocks in December, but no, I uninstalled it. No, actually, I have it. I have 2 versions of it. This is my Centerpoint account. I'm not gonna be able to log in because I don't have funds in it now, but Centerpoint was my broker. I use Centerpoint and I use Guardian and I use TradeZero as well. Okay, I got some email from Dalvin. Let's see. Okay, well, I'm not going to share that because I don't want you getting heat from... You have to rephrase what you meant by the best traders are not on YouTube. because it definitely is something I've said many times. So I 100% agree with that statement. And I think most people will agree with that statement. My thing is like, you should never watch a YouTuber stream and learn how to trade. You should watch them for entertainment only. There's few channels out there that you could probably learn trading from, but it's not live streamers from prop accounts. It's usually like, bigger, older traders like Oliver Velez and Andrew Aziz and people that you probably never even heard of. Okay, so you didn't mean that you were the best trader or you were in that category of best traders. Yeah, Trader Tom is probably the only live streamer to like learn from, but there's one thing I like to learn. Yeah, they're anonymous. Even like the prop firm won't say their names. If the prop firm is like SMB Capital, their best traders, they don't say them by name. They say like Shark or whatever their nicknames are. They don't even say their real names. I 100% agree with that. Yeah, okay. As long as you weren't saying that you were the best trader and you were the living proof that I'm glad you're getting some payouts, but that's far from best. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of good traders on social media, like Investors Underground, right? Nate. Like, he's a beast. But is there any shady stuff going on? Like, you got to remember that in stocks, it's much easier to manipulate the float. Man, what did this Investors Underground channel become?
So, this is something that's been popular in the past, but everybody that does do 18 out of 24 sessions, I will be donating $500 to traders for a cause. Apps, when you've got Tesla kind of overextensions, SOUN, you've got, what was the recent one? SOUN, I said Rivian, Lucid was the one I was going for. Lucid, pretty big, extension so far relative to how it's been trading. Obviously, IWM has been breaking out, which has not broken out for quite some time. So,
Like, I think he's a good trader, but there might be some things going on there. I mean, investing is way different. I like Modern Rock. Modern Rock is the reason why I like to scale in the trades and why I like scalping, honestly speaking. What this guy does is very difficult to do, and he gets so much hate for it. But like this is my type of trading. Like this is how I would love. If there was one way I could be a very profitable trader, this would be my favorite way. Like scales in, DCA, scale out, scale in, scale out, scale in, scale out. Now this is on small caps, so it's a little bit different because small caps go up and they go right back down. It looks like a Christmas tree all the time. And he makes his, a few grand a day, and then that's it. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to stocks eventually again. Why did the prop firm trader break up with their girlfriend? Oh, that was the joke. I was like reading it like, what? She found out he had more commitment to evaluation fees than to their relationship. Yeah, Tim is new. Tim is new. Tim and his crew, like Relentless Trading crew, they're only able to do what they're doing is because of no commissions. That's what I meant, Crawford. It will be both stocks and futures. I only short sell stocks. I don't long. I can't long stocks for some reason. All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I have an appointment at 2 o'clock with the client. So I'm going to go make myself something to eat. And then I'll try to scalp a little bit more. If the price doesn't move, then I guess I will not scalp more. This is not worth scalping. But I'm sure around 3 o'clock. But at 3 o'clock, I will probably not be able to trade. So we'll see. I don't know. I got a few things to do. But at 2 o'clock, I have an appointment. So I want to be back for that. I mean, Dalvin, I don't know what that is for, but thanks for sending that. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out, and I am going to see everyone tomorrow. Hopefully, I won't oversleep tomorrow. Hit the likes on your way out. Good day today. Opening range trade was perfect. Hopefully, it continues like that for the rest of the week, like it did last week. Last week, same thing. Monday was crappy, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday was amazing. So there's got to be able to control the loss when it doesn't work, and then it will be fine. Last week on Monday, I was just sized in too much, but this was perfection. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. And unfortunately, I have a meeting, so I can't stay too long. And then, not sure how long I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow either. Tomorrow I got full day of stuff. So busy month. It's a busy month with work. Peak of the season. The season is gonna end once I come back from DR. I'm still busy in November a little bit, but not as bad. But after November, I'm pretty much dead till like March. So longer streams, more videos will be coming. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I think Nutty is still streaming, so go say hello to Nutty from me. And yeah. Later, guys. Thanks.